Hey guys, welcome back to True Crime with LC. Um, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to film these videos and like what true crime topics I want to talk about. So just please bear with me if there's like a lot of changes going on with these videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button below and make sure you like and share and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on any content that we drop. Before we get started, I want to just put this disclaimer out there. I don't mean to offend anyone by the videos that I make. This is just information that I found online and compiled in a video for educational and entertainment purposes only. And with that being said, today's video is about Andrew and Catherine Sue. Catherine and Andrew Sue were born in South Korea to a traditional family who immigrated to the U.S. Andrew was actually conceived to replace his older brother who died in a tragic accident in South Korea. The family immigrated to Chicago in 1976 to start a new life. Like in most traditional Korean families, the son is highly favored over the female child. So Catherine's relationship with her father was very toxic. Her father would often beat her, and on one occasion, he allegedly doused himself and Catherine in gasoline and threatened to kill them for the family honor. Their father died of cancer in 1986 when Andrew was 11 and Catherine was 16. About a year or so after their father's death, Andrew and Catherine's mother was murdered, stabbed more than 36 times at her dry cleaning business in October of '87. A visitor at Elizabeth's dry cleaning store called the police after noticing the open sign but not seeing anyone inside. The authorities rushed to the store and found Elizabeth stabbed to death. She was found at the back of the store and had 37 stab wounds. Her throat had also been slit. At the time, police discovered that her purse had been rifled through. Catherine was considered to be a suspect, but had an alibi saying she was with her boyfriend, Robert O'Dubain. Robert, who was 25 at the time, had started dating Catherine a few months before and had moved in with her after the family tragedy. Andrew, the sole recipient of his mother's $800,000 life insurance policy, used the money to attend prep school and college, which he received a full scholarship for. While Catherine and Robert used the rest of the money to open a Chicago bar together, along with other small businesses. While Andrew was away at college studying economics and Japanese, he received a troubling call from his sister. He said his sister began asking him to kill her boyfriend Robert. Andrew said his sister claimed that Robert was physically abusing her and stealing her money. And she also told Andrew that Robert was responsible for their mother's murder. On the night of the murder, both Robert and Catherine, who were in an open relationship, were spending the night with their other lovers. Robert got a phone call from Catherine saying that she needed help because her car broke down. Andrew pulled the trigger in a Bucktown garage on September 25th of 1993, killing Robert, who was 31 years old at the time of the slaying. Andrew shot him twice in the head and fled the scene with Robert's wallet and car. He was quickly apprehended. Andrew was convicted of murder and has since served 27 years of an 80-year sentence as of 2022. He is not up for parole until 2032. A new Illinois statute says if a person is under 21 years old, commits a murder, they could be eligible for release after 20 years. Andrew's attorneys plan to file a post-conviction petition to the courts, asking the courts to apply the statute to the case and set him free. Catherine was out on bail after her arrest, but fled the state a couple of days before her trial was set to begin in 1995. However, the trial took place in despite of her absence. and a jury found her guilty of first-degree murder and armed robbery in October of '95, only after 2 hours of deliberation. She was also sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. At this point, Catherine had moved into a luxury condo building in Chicago and took on the identity of real estate agent Cassia Cain. She continued that life until '95, when 2 days before her murder trial was set to begin, she fled to the state of Hawaii. Reinventing herself once again, this time as Tiffany Escada. She lived in Hawaii as a fugitive for several months and dated a surfer and a personal trainer named Kelly Beck. One day, Catherine saw herself on America's Most Wanted and fled her life with Beck, remaining at large in Hawaii for a few weeks until she decided to turn herself in. In March of 1996, she turned herself into FBI in Hawaii and was extradited back to Illinois. Catherine is serving her sentence at Logan Correctional Center, where she is set to remain for life as she is ineligible for parole. After Catherine Sue was arrested, Andrew Sue reached out to his sister, and the note he received in reply said, "I do not know who you are. I do not have a brother. Do not ever contact me again." No one has ever been charged in their mother's murder. The case remains open. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this content. Don't forget to like and share as well. It really helps. See you in my next video.